And we are live. If you do not want to be live streamed, don't stand near the projector or the screen. Okay. Welcome everybody to the Stupid Shit Nobody Needs and Terrible Ideas Hackathon. It's great to have you all here. We are at Noisebridge Hackerspace at 2169 Mission Street. Noisebridge is an anarchist hackerspace completely run by volunteers and donations. Any donations or volunteering to help clean up the space afterwards is highly, highly appreciated. Cool. So this is the 6th San Francisco Stupid Shit Nobody Needs and Terrible Ideas Hackathon. So we've been going for quite a few years now. And we are doing the demos. So first off, we have Carbon Dioxide Alarm, followed by Untitled BART Project, and then Fax Your Senator their horoscope. Is Carbon Dioxide Alarm in the house? Here you go.
Hi, it's me again. So I assembled a carbon dioxide alarm, which I just busted the LED, but it alerts when you're over 400 parts per million. And I have it on background that we're currently at 408. So let's see what happens when you turn it on. Yeah, okay. We should all be panicking. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Is Untitled BART Project in the house? So after Untitled BART Project and then Fax Your Senator their horoscope, we have Pocket Full of Pockets. Can you help with the airplay? Thank you. All right, while we're setting the next person up, I want to announce that this hackathon was actually sponsored by somebody, the first time since I've been running it that it was sponsored. Amelia Winger Bearskin is actually the OG founder of Stupid Hackathon in New York back in 2014. She happened to move to San Francisco a few months ago and is a dev evangelist at Contentful. So they sponsored a hackathon, they paid for the coffee in the back, and they paid for dinner yesterday. So thank you very much, Contentful. All right, Untitled BART Project. Here we go.
All right. Hi, everyone. So I use 511 a lot to get transit directions, and so I created a clone of 511 that tells you the trains that you've missed. So it actually doesn't. Yeah. Well, there you go. All the trains that you've missed. There are some follow-ups. I want to create a transit ride-sharing app where if you put in your origin and your destination, it will match you with other riders going to your destination by train. There's a lot of potential here. Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much. All right, so we've got Fax Your Senator, your horoscope. Fax Your Senator, their horoscope, excuse me. A Pocket Full of Pockets, followed by Talk to Rump.
So hey everyone, my name is Lauren, and these are my friends Joey and Alexa, and we are going to present our hack to you. So, you might be thinking, fax machines, what's that? Well, we have a photo for those that might not know yet. So this is a fax machine that you might remember. So you might be thinking, who still uses one of these? Well, your senator does. In fact, we think is a great way to get their attention because it is impossible to ignore. It is literally spam sent to them that is physical, and they can't ignore it like they can a phone call or an email. So it's a great way to get their attention. But you might be thinking, I don't have a fax machine. It's 2019. What do I fax? I don't want to have to write this out. How do I even do it? Also, I'm very lazy. I don't want to figure this out. But we have a solution for you. There we go. So with our app, you can fax your sender their horoscope with a click of your mouse.
Demo.
Do you want to?
Yeah. This is the demo portion.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to find my mouse.
There you go. There you go.
So everybody can go to faxyoursenatortheirhoroscope.com right now.
And then
Simply choose your state. We look up your senators, and we know their signs and their fax numbers, so we can send them a horoscope. Congratulations, we've just faxed our senator.
So to prove to you that we weren't just joking and faxes actually do get sent, we sent our fake senator, the senator of Office Max, a fax earlier this morning.
we'll pass around the physical fax. I'm gonna start recording. Okay. So that's the shot. Great. Oh wait, let me see the success. This was shot on an iPhone 11 Pro, recently acquired. This is the machine we thought was the fax machine.
Oh, wait, maybe it's the one on the
And then Lauren corrects us and says it's not. And then we find the fax machine.
You're right.
The man was shocked when we said we wanted to receive a fax here. That's the wide function on the iPhone.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
God.
so the technology was built with Firebase. We used Cloud Function for Firebase to talk to the Twilio API, which has a faxing function. I didn't know that. And then it grabs a pre-populated PDF that we've made and faxes it. That's a phone call, actually. That was not the fax. We got a little excited.
Yeah, that will give some
the fax
we can
is
speed it up.
coming. After we walk over. Very important.
Oh yeah, this is the shot, guys.
And it came!
There's a paper. Would you mind handing it to me?
Yeah, that faxes, and there's a receipt if you want to see. Yeah. So the phone numbers, the numbers on our website are real. So when you do press that button, you are in fact faxing those senators. Just keep that in mind.
Just real quick touch base on why horoscopes. Horoscope traffic has increased 150%. So we had some data. So as a non-engineer and a product manager, I had to make a chart. Very interesting. So Sagittarius is the most prominent sun sign in the Senate. They are very big vision, optimistic, also crazy, some people have said. Virgos, least represented. They're very critical thinkers who actually take their jobs seriously. And then we did just like a quick bi-party breakdown. So Republicans over-index towards Gemini, so 6-3. Geminis have dual vision, so they can see the big picture, but they're very unreliable and don't have any true beliefs. Also, Leo's royal signs, royalty, they're that's the sign of royalty. They love the spotlight. They love celebrating themselves. So those are the signs that there's more Republicans. And then for Democrats, over-index towards Libras, by a huge 7 versus 1. Libras focus on balance, building relationships, but they have problems forming their own opinion, so they pay attention to the polls too much and not what actually they believe in. And the result, again, so the horoscope, everyone gets the same one. What a day it's going to be, Aries. Your inaction is killing the planet. Be careful later in the week when the moon stations direct and it's time for romance. Okay, bonus hack.
I made a bonus hack. It is a Chrome extension that changes every text of a purchase button to There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. It is currently pending moderator review in the Chrome Web Store. Thank you.
That was Facts Your Senator their horoscope. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Pocket Full of Pockets, followed by Talk to Rump, followed by Rock, Paper, Mayhem. Pocket Full of Pockets, you're up.
Pocket Full of Pockets, take one.
Hey, do you have a strainer for my pasta?
No, I have nowhere to put that. I do have a VHS movie. Do you have a VCR with you?
No, my pockets would never hold that. I want to play a video game. Do you have any game controllers?
No, I have nowhere to put them. Ugh, they make men's pockets so big, you can fit a 22-inch laptop in there.
But a modern-day woman needs to carry even more than that.
And we only have fake pockets.
Introducing the greatest cloak made in a day, hoping to break the Guinness World Record of most pockets on a shirt or other garment. Pocket Full of Pockets. Oh, heck yeah. Flawless. Timeless. The garment for everyday woman.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise.
Lotion? Heck yeah.
You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off.
VHS? Yeah. I don't know what that. Oh, that's a game controller.
Thank you. That was Pocket Full of Pockets. Next up, we've got Talk to Rump, followed by Rock, Paper, Mayhem, followed by Talk on Barnacles. Is Talk to Rump here? Yes, perfect. Oh, sorry. Where's that audio coming from? The audio is like an audio coming from you? Okay. There you go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Poom and I'm from Thailand. And this is my first week in the US. Yeah, so US, yeah. So the US is a great place, but you know what's not so great? Having someone who you doesn't like. So wouldn't it be nice if you can put your friends that talks nonsense to another person who talks nonsense? So I present to you the person who talks nonsense. Hello, what's your name?
I'm in competition with them. From the Middle East.
Hey, what's your name? What is your name?
Hey, they built a hotel.
No, I asked what's your name.
So amazing. People are tired of incompetence.
What do you think about Thailand and China relationship?
Can you believe this?
Okay, and you can also view the full Ukrainian transcript here. Yeah. So the talks you already have about the carbon dioxide alarms, Trump is actually talking to you. Okay, and before we end, can anyone ask him a question?
And I can make a big difference.
Okay. Okay, you can just shout.
What's the meaning of life?
What's the meaning of life?
About the military, the White House.
Thank you.
I can make a big difference. General Motors.
All right, we have
President. Incompetent politicians.
The United States is run by stupid people.
Our country's broken.
All right, next up, we've got a software
John
engineering
McCain.
project.
And it's not just Mexicans.
Special. This group needed to present earlier because of the urgency of their project, so they're going first. Are y'all coming up here? Okay, where do people have to go to watch your project?
Oh, you want to just plug that computer in? Okay, yeah.
Okay, they're going to do a live stream onto the projector from the Sparkle Forge, from the hot area of the Sparkle Forge.
Hopefully this works. Yeah, hold that.
And then after this special software engineering presentation, we've got Rock, Paper, Mayhem, followed by Barnacles, followed by Sunscreen Applier. Oh, and they're up. Do you have the audio?
Hackathon?
Wait, there's no audio. Can you unplug it and I'll put the mic on your screen?
Okay, we can do that too.
Can you go grab him? Yeah, you shouldn't leave because you're the fire extinguisher. Yeah. All right. So the whole thing was that audio is supposed to be in it.
Okay, we're good.
Are you ready? Fire extinguisher ready? So you're the narrator. Where'd it go?
I don't know. They're grabbing him right now.
Do we have audio?
We have audio. You all are live right now.
Setting up. We're live. Where are we good?
Is the audio working? Yeah.
Audio is working, but you're going to need to zoom up on the screen. Okay. So I'm going to arm. You ready? I'm going to arm the igniter. This is arming the igniter. Are we ready? Woo! Yes. Okay, here we go. This is arming the igniter. All right, we're just doing some initial setup. Nothing to be worried about.
Standard tutorial
Super
stuff.
standard Hello World tutorial is what we're going to show you guys.
This is how you do it.
This is Hello World. Yeah, so the reason we're doing this special setup is that this is a laptop that we found on the top shelf of a shelf at Noisebridge, and it's from 1998. So we painstakingly rehabilitated this laptop. We spliced together 2 different power supplies. We did all kinds of Linux magic to get a CD on here, and this is a totally working computer. And we're going to use it to show you Hello World. And the thing about software engineering that we wanted to work on for our Stupid Shit project is to raise the stakes of software engineering just a little bit. So right here we've got the Hello World program. Hopefully you can see it. It says int main printf Hello World. So we're now going to compile this program on this laptop from 21 years ago. Should be pretty simple. And let's run it. And hopefully we will see Hello World. Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
now let's go in. Let's just make some other changes. Just, get creative. Whatever you want to do.
Well, I've always wanted to try just kind of doing this.
Oh, Okay, so yeah, we got some good changes. That looks, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna save that, okay? And now we're gonna make it again. And let's see what happens.
Wait, that's not part of the
Wait,
tutorial.
what? Wait, oh shit, that's, oh fuck, oh shit.
Nice work. That was amazing. This is an exploding laptop project. The pitch was that hardware is much more interesting than software because stuff explodes, and so they want to make software just as interesting as hardware, and this is the result. Do y'all have to put out that fire in the back over there?
Do you have a fire extinguisher?
This is the team.
Come over here.
Congratulations. Please manage your fire. Okay. They are in the hot area at Noisebridge, which has some fire safety, and they also... Oh, there we go. Okay. The fire is being managed. It's all good. It's still burning under the laptop is what I just heard. Okay. Next up, we've got Rock, Paper, Mayhem, followed by Barnacles, followed by Sunscreen Applier.
Can you manage the laptop? You want to display it on the screen? This one. Yeah, so we'll start with that.
Do you want to turn it around? Do you want to turn it around?
What?
We can use that thing on, right?
Yes.
So you might want to turn the keyboard around. So
Yes.
Yes. Firing up the keys.
And so this one is in the middle of the game, and that one's in starting.
Okay. Should we turn
No,
it
sir.
around so people can see the keyboard? Whoa.
Is there
Hang on, it's getting
a signal?
Any AV experts?
I don't know how to do that. It's an app.
Yes. You know how to do it. It's all yours.
Yeah.
While we were getting this set up, I realized I forgot to mention, if you would like to donate to Noisebridge Hackerspace, the website is donate.noisebridge.net. This place is run entirely on volunteers and donations. There's no staff working here to clean up or do anything else. And so any funds we get are highly appreciated. The rent has recently gone up to $7,000 per month. Yeah, which is actually very good for a 5,200 square foot space in the heart of the mission. So, and we have been running for 8 years now in this space, still on volunteers and donations the whole time. So donate.noisebridge.net if you feel it in your heart to give. You good to go?
Yeah, so the last time is already loaded, so just have to reload. Great.
Hello, everyone. Hi. So, raise your hands if you like playing video games. Awesome. Raise your hands if you've ever played rock, paper, scissors. Awesome. Now, raise your hands if you've ever played Twister. Awesome. So what we've built is a game That's kind of like if Twister, Rock, Paper, Scissors, and video games had a love child, and it's called Rock, Paper, Mayhem. So here's how it works. Can you go to the second tab? So, you are playing Rock, Paper, Scissors, but the keys that you need to press to make your move are random, and they increase every round. So there's more and more keys that you have to press. You share the same keyboard with your opponent, so you have to fight over how you press the keys and who gets to play with the keyboard. There are 6 rounds, and whoever has the highest score by the end wins. So, go back to the first screen. For anyone who has a laptop, if you're interested in playing, I'd love to do a quick game right now. So pair up with someone next to you. Go to bit.ly.com/rockpapermayhem. This should take about 90 seconds. And for anyone who doesn't have a laptop, we're just going to play a quick game here with J. Eddie and Chris. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go for it. That's bit.ly.com/rockpapermayhem, and we'll do a demo game while everyone else is playing as well. So there's instructions when you first get there. Start the mayhem, starts the game, and then there's a countdown. This is not an election. So the person who enters their keys first also gets an extra point. So it's a game of both speed and rock, paper, scissors at the same time. Seeing some smiles in the audience. So far, JD has 6 points and Chris has 1 point. Wah, wah, wah. And we're on the last round here. Now there's 5 keys to press. And JD wins. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Rock, Paper, Mayhem. And next up, we've got Barnacles, followed by Sunscreen Applier, followed by Laughable Disney, but may or may not be Disney. Okay. Is Barnacles here? Yeah. Apple TV. While we're waiting, there was somebody that was going to come to donate hardware. Is that you? Do you want to announce your hardware prize? No?
I just have a Chromecast.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Are you Vinay?
Yes.
Cool, I'm Ruth. It's good to meet you in person. Okay. So in the way of prizes, we now have a Chromecast and then some swag from Contentful. Originally, I was going to have Baby Lee pick the winner, but he fell asleep for the first half. So if anyone has ideas on who wants to get how to win the prizes, let me know.
Hi, everyone. So in the spirit of being useless, I didn't make anything the past. So, so I didn't make anything, but I did do a deep dive on barnacles. And so I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes pitching you on why you should subscribe to my tiny letter, my newly established tiny letter on barnacles if you want to stay updated on research breakthroughs. So, I came across this topic when I was browsing the Hackathon page, and I was just really curious, like, what would autonomous barnacles entail? That sounds like I don't know, it just sounds like an oxymoron. It sounds like very repetitive given like organic creatures are autonomous. What are you trying to automate? What are barnacles? And then I realized I didn't really know what barnacles were or what they entailed. So this is like the Google Doc of just kind of the readings that I did and the notes that I took. So some interesting fun facts about them are that barnacles spend their like adolescence, their childhood swimming around looking for a spot to just like establish themselves and live for the rest of their lives. And so it's essentially within the first few hours of their life cycle or lifespan that they find a place to settle down for the rest of their lives. What else? They're considered like biofoul, so they're kind of like the bane of captains' existences, because when enough of them accumulate on ships, they result in like a 50% increase in gas usage, because that's how much weight, they and that's how much drag they add on to ship hulls. So there's a lot of research done on environmentally friendly coatings on ships to repel, barnacles, but then to make sure to not like disturb the environment. What else? There's a lot of stuff I realized like about the humanity of barnacles. Like they're very picky when it comes to house hunting, like ourselves. They spend a lot of time picking the perfect environment to raise a family. So they're also very family oriented. Because they can't move and they're stationary for the rest of their lives, they basically procreate with their neighbors. So I think the ratio of their body to their reproductive organs is some crazy amount, like 7-1. And because of this, they can reach into their neighbors and, just procreate. And then from that, they kind of emit baby barnacles that then swim off and continue to do the same thing. And then there are interesting applications in architecture and how barnacles cluster together like people. I don't really know anything about architecture, but I intend to continue exploring that in my newsletter, which is why you should, again, subscribe to it. And then there's stuff about barnacles and how they serve as like a proxy for tracking whales and their migration movements. Barnacles will literally like stick onto a surface and continue to stick and persist after they die. So they're a very good way to track like how long they've been in a particular place, and they're attached to like certain locations. I found an interesting algorithm about using the pattern of barnacle mating as potentially an optimization algorithm. I don't know a ton about that. And a lot of other things I'll make sure to send out in my first newsletter. So it's tinyletter.com/barnacles if you're interested in subscribing. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Barnacles. Next up, we've got Sunscreen Applier, followed by Laughable Disney, followed by FreeFriendsReport.com. Oh, there's one. Maybe here? Is it working?
It's going to work.
Sorry, is the power working, I mean?
Should work.
Okay. If it doesn't work, I'll plug it on the other side.
Okay, so sunscreen application is kind of a pain in the ass, so we made a little machine to make things a little bit easier. So we're going to demo it. I can do it, or if we have a very brave participant in the crowd, by all means, go for it. I don't recommend it because I actually don't know what's going to happen. We didn't really test this thing at all. All right, here we go. Do we have a volunteer? Very smart. Don't do it. Yeah, let's go.
So you get to decide how far the arm goes. Alright. Do you want to handle this? Okay. You want to connect?
Alright.
Handle this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's good.
filter for added effect.
What is this sunscreen? We found it on the side of the street. Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah.
So, did you rate? Nice. Well, it's right run, so.
Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah.
You put it on thing?
I have no idea what's going
already
on.
on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. All right. It broke.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you didn't get hurt.
That's us.
Thank you, Sunscreen Applicator. Next up, we have Laughable Disney. It's Laughable Disney in the house. Oh, you're here. Perfect. After that, we've got Free Friends Report, followed by AI Calculator.
Yeah.
Mic check. Cool. All right, lit. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Simon.
Hi, I'm Michael.
What's up? We are representing the Central Coast, coming from San Luis Obispo. And our project, shout out to Cal Poly, our project is Laughable Disney, but may or may not be Disney. And we thought, wouldn't it be wonderful? We were really feeling the love last night, and we thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to show you a whole new world, get it, of bad Disney lyrics. So we decided to use a pre-trained model to generate a bunch of bad Disney lyrics and train it using GPT-2. Michael, I think I'm going to take it over from here.
Yeah. You might be wondering why we did it.
Oh, yeah.
Because. Cool. Time for a demo. So, actually, what we did first was. Oh, wait. So it's actually running right now. We had to first get Disney songs, and it's surprisingly hard to find data, as you may or may not know. So we did it first with the Billboard 100 top pop songs, and it's actually kind of interesting to see this is its process of learning. So at around 200, I'd say that's 200 human years. It learned that baby. It's a good word to repeat, and you get a really great pop song. It's also interesting that right here it says, "I want to be your friend," but it really only wants you for your money. And then it goes on, and this is a very wise AI, you see, because it's been learning for 400 human years at this point. And it sort of learns that maybe I shouldn't just want you for your money. So it sort of starts to say I'm sorry a lot. And it goes on and on and on. And at some point, let me go. We're going to a place where I actually saved and structured one of the. It sort of starts to gain consciousness. This is one sort of structured output that I made. And it sort of starts to wish it were alive. So I think there's something to it. Yeah. I do love the doggo part. I think. Yeah. So right now it's actually still learning on Disney. This is why it was may or may not be Disney. But so let's just have a look at how far it's come. Let's just zoom in. It's apparently at, where is it? Okay, I gotta scroll. I gotta keep scrolling. I'm scrolling. Okay, so it's got to the point of 400 human years. So it's a very wise intelligence at this point. It's got a friend. Call me so we can make a new friend. I don't even know what's going on here, but it's making some sort of interesting structured output, the attitude and body language are apparently out of step. Yeah. And that's that.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Laughable Disney, but may or may not be Disney. Next up, we've got freefriendsreport.com, followed by AI Calculator, followed by A Watched Pot Never Boils. All right, freefriendsreport.com, you're up.
All right, 1 second. Just going to connect to the AirPlay. Do you want to give some background while I do that?
Sure. So, social media is a complex phenomenon, and it's fundamentally changed the way our relationships work. And sometimes, you're just not sure where you stand with your friends, especially those that you communicate with online a lot. So, are we connected? Almost. I'm Kevin, by the way. This is Jeff. We had a third team member, Kaishi, but she's not here.
All right, so basically how we wanted to experiment with this was that you can download... Right, so you know how you have all of your data on Facebook? Well, you can actually download that data and you can upload it to our website. And what we do is we can do some analysis on your text messages. I know it sounds sketchy, but it's all local. It's all local, and you'll see. But so we download messages, and then we can track the ratio of you and another person. So I downloaded my messages. This is 1 gig of JSON data, crazy. And all right, so let's go to the website. We have some instructions on here. It's going to be live soon, and. So this is my buddy from college, Sam Wellender. He's at a 1.4, so I say more to him than he says to me. But I can go here and browse my files. So let's go to my inbox. These are all my Facebook friends that you can see. I'm wondering who I should pick. Let's pick my old college roommate. He's a cool guy, but I always thought I did more for him than he did with me. So I guess it's 0.8, so that's the ratio. And how it's calculated is I'm sending him more, and we divide that. I also have Ruth on Facebook, so maybe we'll check this out. I haven't seen this, so we'll see. Uber, what? Wait, why aren't you on here, Ruth? Can I just search Ruth? Ruth and Robin. Ruth Grace Wong. Okay, why are there two?
Just try both.
All right. Oh my fucking god. Wait, that's the lowest I've seen. Yeah, so we're hosting this website on freefriendreport.com, and we're just going to allow you to upload the data if you want to try it out. It's legit, look. So,
so yeah, get your free friend report now.
Thank you, Free Friends Report. Sorry, Jeff, for being a lowest you've ever seen report friend. All right, next up, we have AI Calculator, followed by A Watched Pot Never Boils, followed by by Max.
Hello. I'm here to present to you an opportunity today. So the old school way that we used to calculate things was abacuses. No one uses them anymore. But, since the birth of the modern computer, we've been using these calculators. And calculators are so old school, they're, they're boring. Blech, disgusting. And really, we need something sexy. We need something new. So we're taking the most modern technology these days, machine learning, and applying it to calculators. So we'll show it in just a moment, but basically it does two things. We have a machine learning model in the back end that's going to predict what you want the output to be. So you say 1 + 1, it might say 2. And not only that, but you get to give feedback to it and tell it whether or not it's correct. Here we go. All right, calculators are boring. So we are bringing it to the cloud. Hey, let's go to the website. We can take a look at it. You guys are going to go crazy over this. It's amazing. You're going to love it. By the way, my name is Patrick. This is TJ. We have another teammate, Elaine, but she wasn't able to make it today.
Don't judge me for my number of tabs.
Okay, here we go. So the first truly smart calculator. So, yeah, let's go 6 + 5. Hey, that's pretty close, you know? Yeah, that's good. And you get to say, that was close, and it will do positive feedback. That's engineer stuff. I don't know. But there we go. Hey. All right, awesome. Yeah, and this is live, and I'm going to let my engineer explain how it works on the back end.
So, oh, what? I guess I'm not very technically competent for this. Anyways, yeah, so I could tell you that it was used with a combination of TensorFlow and fully connected layers, trained over several epochs, but it's basically DeepMind. We're working on getting toward the singularity, but it's not quite there yet. Doesn't it just look so awesome? Now I know some more technical people here might want some more AI or like more data driven. Like, how accurate is this? And so I actually tried to build a confusion matrix to describe this. I got bored, so I just built a bingo chart. It's close enough. Yeah, it actually, as you saw, it works really well. On the multiplication division, it was a little lagging behind, but our top research scientists are very optimistic about improving this in the future. So, that's the technical spiel behind this project.
Well, we're now looking for some angel investors if anyone's interested. So, hopefully, I'll calculate her.
AI. Oh.
It's AI-calculator.herokuapp.com. That's a lot. I'll write it down somewhere.
Thank you, AI Calculator. Next up, we have a watched pot never boils, followed by the one beer refrigerator. Is watched pot never boils? Oh, he said that you were doing it for him. You didn't get the memo. Yeah, can you? Is it iPhone? Can you AirPlay it? Okay. So Harrison, who's not here right now, made a watched pot never boils, or a watched pot always boils. So he set it up so that his kettle would only boil while you were watching it.
Help me on that. That'd be great.
Hey, dude. Hey, see ya. All right, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
So you know how a watch pot never boils? I made a pot that only boils when you watch it. So there's this little kettle in here. It won't turn on unless you're looking at it. Like this.
Why is there a fucking box in there?
You gotta. It's really shy.
Wait, it actually works?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm
I don't believe. What if I don't believe you, dude? What if I don't believe you? Like, it's just in a
Put
box.
your face there.
See, it's boiling.
It's boiling. It's boiling right now.
Okay, and then I'm moving away.
See? Yeah.
Okay, it works.
Once you move away, it doesn't.
But why does it have to be in a fucking box, dude?
Well, you know what? It's life's a mystery.
No, seriously. What the no, like
because it's difficult to know when someone is looking at something. Right. Pretty cool.
Thanks, Jeff and Harrison. All right, so that was A Washed Pot Never Boils. So next up we have followed by the One Beer Refrigerator, followed by my project, which is personal protective equipment for babies.
Is there a display for it?
Am I right? Someone left their dongle. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. And I'll probably needle this because this is the finicky.
Maybe. Oh, well, it's not on the right screen. Hang on. Let's go over here. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, audio. Well, that's okay. We can cross that bridge when it comes to it. Hey, you never read the news? My name is Max, by the way. There's some political stuff going on, I guess. And, like, kids want to be YouTubers when they grow up. And, like, GitHub doing some stuff with ICE. And, you just want to play your favorite video game, but that's not fun anymore either. And, like, polar bears are starving in like, the Arctic. And Jennifer Lawrence is getting married. Like... So, what this is, hang on, let's move this thing over. So what this is a website where you can go to express yourself. And right now you're alone. There's only you here. But like, let's unmute my laptop and let's connect on my phone. See what goes on here. So the idea is we're on the internet. And the internet contains multitudes. And if you ever want to, like, just express yourself, you can go to this website and just start yelling at it. And then everyone who's there is going to hear you yelling. And you can all yell together because it mixes your yells together. So I'd invite you all to come join me in, like, a group expression here. Open it up on your phones and... Just, All right, that was like 50% of what I'm going for here. Let's try again. Let's go right now. Thank you, everyone. Sorry about the polar bear there.
Thank you, Max. Next up, we've got One Beer Refrigerator, followed by personal protective equipment for babies, followed by the future of cloud computing. Okay, is one beer refrigerator ready? They're on their way, coming down the aisle. There's one on this side.
There's one over there.
Where's that other team? Is the sunscreen team here? Can we borrow your extension cord? Thank you. That's a lot of power adapters you've got over there.
That's fine. That's good. And powered up. All right. Okay, introducing the one beer refrigerator. Using Peltiers and the thermoelectric effect and a shit ton of power, you can pump about 180 watts of energy through this, which is, by the way, running at the minimum wattage it needs, and suck the heat out of the interior container and blow it out with this big heat sink and fan on the back here. And to demonstrate that it's barely using enough power, there is our... Squeezing out the last little bit of power to power the... Oh, the LED is not blinking anymore. All right, we're good. Once it gets hot enough, it'll probably blink again. All right, well, this is our one beer refrigerator. Anything you want to say? Okay. Drink it. Yes. Oh, God.
Very good.
Yes.
Is it cold?
Can I touch it? Like lukewarm at best.
Nice, Lincoln.
Yeah? Yeah, it's a little cool. Nice. All right, well, that's it for the one beer refrigerator.
That's right.
All right. So child labor is illegal, but there's an exception in the state of California. If you run a family business, you can hire your own children to do work, but they still need personal protective equipment. And there's no personal protective equipment for babies. So I made him some safety glasses and a mask. And this is a Photoshop contest. If you'd like to Photoshop him doing some work with put something in his hand, you're welcome to. I tweeted it on the Noisebridge website. Thanks. I'm Ruth. This is Baby Lee. And did you want to go up next with your project? Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to try the Apple Play?
Yeah, that'll do.
Because then it'll get your audio.
Hackathon. There's a church.
It's Church of the Computer Scientist. It is Sunday, though. All right, and you can use this podium if you like.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Oh, no, I closed myself out. Excellent. Okay. Let's bring you back to the beginning. Cool. So, I came in here with a goal just useless, just testing. I just wanted to test stuff, see how it works. I wrote it down. It was pretty cool. I had a piece of paper and I was like, what would make this impactful, like this hackathon, this stupid hackathon, right? And so I wrote down, like, I want to write down tests and I want to learn how it works. And I like Angie Jones. She's an automation engineer. And then there's a test automation university. I want to have a couple tests pass. Yeah, right? Okay, what actually happened was, like, I went to the test automation. I was just like, nope. I don't want to learn Java. It was all in Java. I was like, oh, well, okay, so wait, I know Python. Let's figure out what testing's like in Python. So I used Selenium, and I basically did some testing in Python. It was pretty fun. So I'm going to do a little educational thing. I'm going to tell you that functional test, really from the outside portion, test how the application works. And then unit test, like, shows you how it works from the inside. And I'm going to open up Terminal real quick and show you a failing test. Yes, a failing test. Okay. It's going to open up the browser using Selenium, and then it's going to close it because it was a failed test. And then this is a test that passes. And it's going to say, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariana. Do we have the future of cloud computing? Cool. And then after the future of cloud computing, there's Tab Morganizer, followed by Roast Me, followed by an inconvenient taser. And that will be the last presentation of the day.
Where's the HDMI? Somewhere have audio though, unless you have direct HDMI.
Yes, we're doing direct HDMI. All right.
So in a moment, all of you will be on screen. So if you don't want to be on screen, hide under your chair.
So as we get set up, we did a project that just is a simulation of the future of cloud computing down in the back in the VR space. So can we get a volunteer? Oh, wait.
I don't think it's okay to put everyone on screen and tell them to hide under the chair. Okay, thank you.
That's why we asked. Don't worry. We need a volunteer. Who wants to try? You're going to try the VR demo. Congratulations.
All right, we're just going to run in the back, and it'll be on screen.
So as they are running to the back, just want to introduce all of our 3 team members. My name is Alicia. Colin and Alan. Me and Alan are from Boston. We're visiting, and we just saw this really amazing hackathon, so we're like, why not? So all of our 3 of us we're not like Unity experts. We just learn it at the hackathon, and so we spent 2 hours figuring out how to hook up HTC Vive and to the laptop, and just all of a sudden a revelation came to us, and we finally realized what the future of cloud computing is going to look like. So you will see that on the screen there, and feel free to try that out on the real live experience with the headset. Yeah. So.
Look down. What do you see?
That's our alpha cat. And if you look up, you will see a cloud and industrial computers. Right, exactly. Raining cats and dogs. Cool. Great.
Thank you. That was the future of cloud computing. And next up, we have Tab Morganizer, followed by Roast Me, followed by an inconvenient taser, and then last of all, we've got Wisebot.
All right, listen. We've all been there. All right? You're on your computer, you're trying to fix something, you're researching, you're on Wikipedia, you're on Stack Overflow. You're in the zone. All right? You look up, and what do you see? Your browser is filled with tabs. It happened just in these presentations. You don't know what anything is. Okay? You're tired, you're stressed, you're a failure. You're a mess. And then what happens? Your coworker, your friend, your roommate, they come by and they make some comment like, ooh, a lot of tabs, huh? And you're like, you feel even worse. So what do we do with this problem, okay? There are already a bunch of like Chrome extensions that try to fix the problem. Tab Wrangler, Quick Tab, too many tabs. But every single time, the manager, deletes a tab you actually wanted, or there's too many features, or you gotta learn a lot of stuff just to like get it working, all right? Invariably, you uninstall that tab manager or that extension, and you're right back where you started. What if there was a solution that was easy to use, easy to learn, and only does what you want it to? What if there was a solution, a Chrome extension, that addressed this problem of like tab anxiety while also addressing the inherent futility of human action? Right. Introducing Tab Organizer, a Chrome extension for the 21st century. So let me show you. So before I started this here, I was like researching something. Already, we're like feeling the anxiety, right? Like it's already so clean, it's so fresh. I've only got one tab. I don't want to mess this up. So let's see what happens when I open a new tab. All right. So Tab Organizer, whenever you try to open a tab, it opens 10 more tabs in random places in your browser, okay? So just like that, every possibility of having your tab organized disappears. You're trying to hunt through your tabs for that one site you were at 3 days ago. Forget it. It's not happening. It's gone. You're never finding it again. Tab Organizer, okay? You're feeling anxiety, like, I'm an adult human. I should have my tabs organized. Don't worry about it. Tab Organizer says it's okay. Your friend comes by, they blame you, they judge you. You say, hey, it's out of my hands. It's Tab Organizer. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. That was Tab Organizer. Next up, we have Roast Me, followed by an Inconvenient Taser, and then off the live stream, we'll have WiseBot. Here's Roast Me.
Hopefully this works. Oh, cool. It works. Hey, guys. My name is Wilson. Quick straw poll. Does anyone here struggle with high self-esteem? Do your friends say you're too full of yourself? Or do you not have friends to tone your ego down a notch? Fear not, I have a solution for your problems. Using the state-of-the-art in machine learning, quantum computing, and Bitcoin, I've created an AI that automatically roasts you. All right, let's do a demo. So first, it opens up a camera. Nothing's breaking so far. And for some reason, it doesn't detect my face because there's too much backlight. Okay. And still doesn't detect my face. Okay, I actually hard-coded this demo because I'm kind of cheating and there was a lot of racist jokes. And let's try this again. So how I built this was that it extracts the face from the picture you take, computes the face vector using machine learning and magic and fairy dust, and then it selects the 5 closest images from the subreddit Roast Me, and automatically chooses a roast based on that. So hopefully, let me try this. There you go. There you go.
There's only one kind of man that wears glasses like that. The kind of man that stares at prepubescent girls and doesn't want to get caught.
Everyone that's Roast Me, thank you.
Thank you, Roast Me. An Inconvenient Taser, are you in the room? It's a wearable.
Hey everyone, my name is Eric. This is my fantastic assistant, Patrick. And when I thought about what's the most useless thing I could build, I wanted to take something we do every day, walking, and combine it with something that hopefully you don't do every day, getting tased. So, the definition of walking is if you're standing on more than 1 foot, or more than 1 foot at any given time. So when you roll into the walk, it tases you. Only if you stand on more than 1 foot at once. So, I'm going to activate the taser so you can see what this looks like. So you can jump back and forth, you're good. Like, you could run, you like get really fit, but the second... So, Patrick, would you hook me up?
We're ready to go.
Okay. And that is a very inconvenient taser. Thank you.
Someone unhook the poor man. All right, that's it for the live stream. Thank you very much. That was the San Francisco Stupid Shit Nobody Needs and Terrible Ideas Hackathon. Signing out here from Noisebridge Hackerspace. Thank you very much. I'm going to go turn it off.